biggest influence was my mom. I'm a firstborn, so she is always in the kitchen cooking, and I was always her personal assistant. So that's why I got interested in cooking. And I had 4 siblings, so I had to cook for them, and I had to make sure everybody was satisfied with their meals. So I had to make sure it was done right, because they would go back and tell mommy. And I didn't want her to be displeased with me, so I made sure I got it right. So that's my biggest influence. Originally, I worked as a property manager in the Tenderloin in San Francisco, and that's where I started for Christmas and Thanksgiving and holidays. My clients normally did not eat hot foods. They always went to the closest McDonald's to eat. So I thought it would be a nice gesture to prepare some meals for them for Thanksgiving and Christmas. And that's how it started. So as I cook now, mind you, I had one of my buildings were 175 units, single room occupancy, so there's a lot of people. And I had to cook for that large group. And everybody seems very happy and enjoy the flavor of the food. And everybody suggested and been suggesting that I have my own restaurant so they could come and, and buy food from me. So that was one of the main, that was where the concept or the inception of this restaurant came through, because I got such an overwhelming response from my clients. I chose Vallejo because, for starters, the type of food that I cook and the type of flavor that the food has. I wanted to introduce it to a community that does not have one of those. I looked at other cities and I realized they had 1 or 2 restaurants that were similar to my type of food, and I looked at Solano County and I realized that there were no Caribbean restaurants up that side. So I wanted to share my food with them. So that's when I decided to start in Vallejo. And I started looking around, and that's when I found this place. And that's how it started. And I just knew that I'd make the right decision, because everybody was saying, thank you for coming over here. And I received a lot of love from the community. So far, I'm very happy I made this decision. I enjoy being a woman, and I also enjoy a lot of positive. We do get a lot of breaks as women in whatever field we choose, but also I think the setback is that sometimes we have to work twice as hard to accomplish what we try to accomplish, because we are undermined sometimes. And that, because of my personality type, I'm a very persistent human being. I try to make sure that no is not an option for when I put my mind to doing something. So I think that it has its pros and cons, but overall I think that's more positive than anything else. So I don't think that it was too much of a setback for me. I just feel like as a woman I have to work a little harder, but that's okay, because I do enjoy the outcome. When I'm successful, I do enjoy the outcome. So yes. Tell a young lady who is looking to get into any type of business or start her career to be focused. Make sure you are doing something that you love, and stay focused and be persistent. Do not give up. You cannot give up, because it makes me as a person feel like a failure if I give up. So I don't want to feel that way, so I just stick with it, and I always find optional ways to get what I need. If I cannot get it this way, I try it that way until I succeed. So you just have to try and try until you're successful. I would say just make sure you get something that you love to do, so it doesn't feel like a job. Just to make sure you enjoy doing it, and just stay committed, stay focused, and even though people don't tell you how much they appreciate what you do, but there are people out there who does. And at the end of the day, it's about how you feel about your accomplishment for the day, or for the week, or for the month, or for the year. So it's up to you to assess what you were doing and see if you're satisfied with it. So you have to be your own critic. But overall, just do what you do and stay fabulous.